Hi, my name is Jonathan Noel, and this is Channel GMS. I am going to be interviewing Mrs. Brockmeyer today.
Good morning.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
Certainly.
How long have you worked at Grant?
I started in the library in 2014, that August, whenever school started. But I worked as a sub for several years before that. So that's how I got to meet a lot more of the kids that way. Probably like 6 years before that almost.
Mhm. What inspires you to be a librarian?
It's not what the path I started out on, which you hear a lot of grown ups say. It's something that I, over time, knew that I would like to do. And then when this position came open, I thought that would be perfect.
Hmm. Did you go to college?
I did. I went 2 years to what's now called SWIC and got an associate in accounting from there, like numbers at that point. And then I went to Illinois State University in Bloomington Normal, in the middle of the state, and I got a degree from there in business management with a human resource concentration, I think is what they called it.
Mhm. Do you ever go back? Plan to go back to college?
Um, I wouldn't mind going back to take individual classes. There's stuff I want to learn. I don't know if I would go back for another degree or not. I don't know.
So, what does success mean to you?
Success to me is being happy. Now, of course, you need some basic needs that being met, but if you're happy, then you can work from a lot of things from there.
Mhm. What kind of work environment do you like?
Depends on what it is I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to catalog books, it's really nice if it's quiet, but that doesn't happen a whole lot whenever you have classes come to visit the library, and that's the way it should be. So, pretty much everything from quiet up to, I'm going to say, like organized chaos is okay.
So, what people do you like to work with?
People who want to work, people who want to accomplish something, not just do the basic minimum, what's the bare bones things I can do and get by, but people who want to put some effort into it.
So, people like that don't slack off
Exactly.
and just want to get it done.
Well, and getting it done is fine, but instead of doing the bare minimum, I absolutely have to do this, but I don't have to do anything extra. Sometimes the extra stuff is fun.
Sometimes a little bit more, it goes a long way.
Yes, it does.
So, what books do you like to read?
Um, Books that I pick that I want to read, I really hadn't thought about it until this came up. Probably a lot of historical fiction, things that history events, and then a fictional story about what might have happened then. And then I also thought about like current day situations. Maybe some I'm thinking of Counting by Seven is a drama. It's a current day, could happen right now, real life situation a teenager's dealing with. Several of them like that.
What What are you currently reading?
The book I'm reading right now is called Project 1065. It's a World War II based book. And actually, the reason that I'm reading it is because I need to figure out if it goes in the regular section of the library or if it needs to go in the young adult section of the library.
Are you enjoying it so far?
I am so far. Yeah, it's about a 13-year-old boy whose mom is a spy, and he becomes a spy also.
Wow. So, if you could change anything about the school, what would it be?
That's a really hard one. Um, I guess, I don't know. The school district would have enough money to go forward and do what it wants. We're in a better situation now, but there's still some things that the school needs to do. So it would have enough money to be able to back that up. I like the teachers' lounge to be bigger. It gets kind of crowded in there.
You guys are lucky. You guys get a teacher lounge.
Yeah, we do. I'm glad we have that one. A little bit more space would be nice.
So, do you like to read books, then watch the movies, or watch the books and then the movie?
I definitely want to read the book first. I have to read the book first, and I may or may not watch the movie. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't even bother with the movie afterwards.
So, if you could live in any book, what would it be and why?
The first thing that popped in my mind for that question is Harry Potter. And I don't know why. I guess probably the first couple Harry Potter books because they were a lot more cheerful than the ones later on toward the end of the series. But the beginning of Harry Potter, I think, would be fun.
So, if you could take any book character in outer space, who would it be?
Well, I was trying to come up with a book that had space components in it so they would know what to do in outer space because I'm not going to know how to survive. So I would take somebody who knew what they were doing. I don't know what specific character that is.
So, what language would you speak if you could speak any language?
Spanish. Yeah, it's just used too much. It would be really helpful to be able to carry on a conversation in Spanish.
Well, I know 3 words, burritos, tacos, and nachos. That helps. So, what type of music do you like to listen to?
A very wide range, which has probably surprised a lot of people. On my iPod that I listen to music, I have everything from AC/DC, Sammy Hagar, which you guys don't even know about, to Adele, just a wide variety of things. I don't listen to opera. I just don't understand it. And the really what I call hard rap that I can't understand either. I don't really listen to that. But pretty much anything else. Christian rock on there, all kinds of stuff.
So, do you have any pets?
Yes. Right now we have 2 cats in our house. Over the years we've had more pets, but right now we're 2 cats. And that's good.
What are their names?
The cats are Princess and Rascal, and they earn their names.
So, if you had $1 million, what would you spend it on?
First thing I would do is take care of my kids' college. I have 3 of them, so that's going to take a chunk of the $1 million right there. After that, maybe a house. Get settled in with a house, so that's taken care of. Again, that's part of that security, and then you can be happy with that. And after that, I would set up whatever amount would need to be set up so that you could use the interest to do college scholarships for other kids. I knew when my kids were looking for scholarships, that's something I really wish I could do in the future.
So, what is your favorite dessert?
Anything chocolate. Anything sweet, pretty much, but definitely anything chocolate.
What is your favorite restaurant?
I don't know. I don't go out to eat a lot. We recently went to Cheddar's for the first time in probably 5 years, and I really liked the menu that they had. Other than that, probably seafood. Any place that has good seafood.
What is your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
So that's been Channel GMS. Jonathan signing out.